Hi, my name is Chika Akwilu, and this is my stakeholder education video. In this video, I'm going to talk about myself as a breast cancer survivor, introduce my stakeholders, discuss the educational theory and conceptual framework to my project, the educational intervention that will be provided, and also the implementation plan. In my introduction, I was diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 36, and the proactiveness of my OBGYN, Dr. Jacqueline Walters, saved my life through a mammogram. She educated me on the importance of getting a mammogram, and I listened, went for my screening, and I was officially diagnosed with breast cancer at age 36. Today, I can tell my story because an educational intervention saved my life. And today, my project is based on providing education to middle-aged African American women in the hopes that education will help them get a mammogram that can also save their life. Breast cancer is a leading cause of mortality among women. Early diagnosis of breast cancer through mammography screening increases the likelihood of survival. My peak question is this: among African Americans, middle-aged women, does education increase compliance to mammography against breast cancer versus those who are not educated? So my stakeholder introduction, myself as a survivor, I bring knowledge and experience. I also use oncology nurse leaders and oncology nurses, a preceptor, and then Epocrat's application, which is the EHR system we're going to use for this project. The oncology nurse leader, the essence of an oncology nurse leader is to provide approval for our project, issue a venue, allow oncology nurses to participate, and provide information for the innovative project. The oncology nurses, they will define the current intervention applied at the practice to educate the participants, the screening participants, that assess the participants' understanding of the disease, and they also be introduced to the Epocrat app and how it will be applied in the innovative project. The preceptor is the supervisor during the clinical practice, facilitates the application of theory to practice, provide the appropriate opportunity to meet the learning objectives. The education need is to project so that we understand the projected outcome of the innovative project, and to provide information about the Epocrat's app. Also, the stakeholder roles will also include helping participants in understanding how to use the application, providing technical assistance to participants experiencing challenge using the Epocrat app. Not everybody is good with computers and the iPhones, and everything's going to be on the iPhone. That way it's mobile app. The educational need for the stakeholder will inform the experts about the participants, provide education on how the app will be applied in the project. For this project, the educational theory and conceptual framework that I'm using is a theory of reasoned action and planned behavior. According to this theory, behavior can be deliberate and planned. People's behavior is determined by their intention to perform an action. Intention is determined by a person's attitude towards a specific behavior, like getting a mammogram, subjective norms, or perceived behavioral control. The innovative project will apply the Epocrat app to educate. The app supports clinical decisions, saves time, and focuses on the patients. The app offers a wide range of medical information and invaluable tool for doctors and patients. Participants will be taught on how to use this app. Educational intervention. Okay, so the stakeholder involvement, the value of the project is this. Why am I doing this in the first place? Because mammograms saved my life. I wouldn't have had a mammogram without the education. So the purpose of this project is to increase compliance to mammography against breast cancer by providing education to the participants on the importance of mammography, promote early detection and the diagnosis of the disease of breast cancer. We use the EHR, electronic health records will be used, the stakeholder facilitation. The Epocrats app, I've talked about the Epocrats app before. It's on your iPhone. It's very easy to use. It gives information on most any disease you can. I use it daily as a provider myself. Medications, information on diseases. But in the terms of this project it's going to provide guidelines on all the variables that are needed for this project in terms of breast cancer as a disease that we're focusing on. To implement this project, we're going to be using our population focus is middle-aged African American women. Inclusion criteria will include women who are middle-aged African American women who are willing to participate and who have an Android or iPhone operating system device. Exclusion criteria will include unsuccessful fulfillment of any of the inclusion criteria or people who have already been diagnosed with cancer are not part of this. All right, implementation plan continued. So in the implementation process, mammography screening ads will be placed. Oncology nurses conducting the screening will educate the patients about the Epocrat app. Our participants will be given a link to download the app. Participants will be guided on how to sign up for the app. Orientation of the participants about the features. The goal of this project, in conclusion, is this. Mammography education for the women is expected to enhance breast cancer awareness and encourage their participation in frequent screening for breast cancer. They identify stakeholders, myself, a survivor, oncology nurse leader, the preceptor, the Epocrats, technical support are important in making sure that every part of this process goes smoothly and is accomplished. The selected theory is the theory of reasoned action and planned behavior. The expected outcome is that education would help increase compliance to mammography and promote early detection and the diagnosis of breast cancer. We hear this all the time. Early detection can make the difference between life or death. Early detection saved my life. And my goal through this project is hopefully save other women's life. Thank you.